Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruka HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect. And I want third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you, I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be centered around now, which we see on the screen. This article by foxbusiness.com, and it's entitled California Food Chains Laying Off Workers Ahead of New Minimum Wage Law. The new $20 minimum wage law applies to chains with more than 60 locations and will go into effect on April 1st. So, ultimately this law is meant to discourage these, food chains of hiring people. This is, low key and an attack on the economy because, Esau is getting rid of what he would call the undesirables. Now, you don't really need, people like, McDonald's workers, you don't really need, as the article is going to get into, Pizza Hut deliverers. You don't need these things no more. You don't need burger flippers. You don't need people to take your order with an attitude to end up, making your life hell, spending your food. You don't need that no more, right? So that's why, they're bringing it to, they're bringing it to the people under the guise of, oh, we want you to get paid more. But really, this is only making people lose their job. Okay. And that's why, if you can, brothers, make yourself more valuable, learn a trade, learn something that's going to increase your value to this world, because jobs like Uber and Lyft, they're going to die out. Being a McDonald's, Burger King employee, don't get, content with that. Get something better, for in these days we could, be sustained. The Lord's going to sustain us either way, of what happens with our work, because some brothers work for companies that might close, but, do your best in your ability to circumvent that, because it's about to be mass layoffs, man. Okay, he got artificial intelligence that could do a lot of things now. Okay, these self-driving cars, they're only going to increase. He really doesn't need, pizza makers. I seen a truck that actually makes pizzas autonomously, right? You just pay the machine, and it makes your pizza, and you can watch the robot make it, right? So these certain jobs, certain things are going to become obsolete due to this technological push that Esau is pushing, with AI. Some California fast food locations are letting go of workers ahead of the new $20 minimum wage law slated to take effect in April that could dramatically impact their bottom lines. See, and if you don't fire people, right, and push align yourself with this automated society that Esau is trying to build, or he's building, you're going to be asked out. If you got more than 60 locations, you're going to be in a heap of trouble financially. Several eateries, particularly pizza chains, have begun to cut jobs in an effort to get ahead of the possible financial repercussions. Michael Ojeda, 29, a Pizza Hut driver in Ontario, California, told newspapers that He received a notice from Pizza Hut, franchise in Southern California pizza, in December, informing him that his last day of work would be in February. See? Pizza Hut was my career for nearly a decade, and with little to no notice, it was taken away because it was replaceable, right? It was these replaceable jobs, easy to work jobs, you know, they're going to all be siphoned out, and machines are going to take the place. But there are certain jobs that machines just can't do yet. They can't do. Esau he's not on the level to where he can replace everyone. So there will be certain positions that are going to be covered. And not only will they be coveted, but they're going to be extra lucrative in these coming days, man, because not everyone has things like a trade or, things that require skill, actual skill, and, human interaction, right? Last year, Pizza Hut franchises in California filed notices to comply with worker adjustment and retraining notification act, saying that they were discontinuing their delivery services. Many of the services were delivery driver jobs. So they've already been getting rid of drivers. Now they're about to get rid of staff, as far as like people who are gonna, just be said it plans to lay off 73 delivery drivers because they can't afford to pay everybody $20 an hour to make pizzas and flip burgers, man. And I believe California is the first state with one of these McDonald's or Burger King, something like that, have to be fully automated. Those are going to continue. You're going to continue to see these different places like this popping up, okay? Because they're trying to cut costs, right? So this is let's get Daniel 8:25. And through his policy, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. So, that's how he's moving. He's putting forth these policies that are really destroying the economy and the middle class and the people who are at the bottom. Okay, because he's increasing the squeeze. He's increasing the pressure on the people to where that UBI is going to be sought after and coveted, but it's also going to be, a catch. You got to get this implant in order to receive this UBI, and it's only going to get harder to become valuable. It's only going to get harder to master a skill. Okay, he's going to start limiting these different options and avenues to do these things because he needs as many people as possible to take this mark and be dependent upon him. So he needs an economic crash, right? He needs this because it only propels his agenda. It only gives strength to what he really wants to do, and that's implant the masses. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. That's right. So, Esau, he's going to get put down like the dog he is. But in the meantime, he's going to continue that squeeze on this economy, man, to the point where nobody's going to have a job. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 12, I believe. Yep. Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day where the keepers of the house shall tremble, the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Because America is sliding and slipping into a very strong depression, where there will be mass layoffs, there will be inflation, okay? There will be desperation. It will be chaos and tyranny. Really, people are gonna lose their mind, man. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And that's the period we in, man. It's starting to slow down. These things are starting to slow down. They already said China overtook America's economy a while ago. But now America is on its way down in all aspects. It's no longer producing oil, and it's no longer exporting anything. Really on a high on a high scale. It's not really exporting like that. America's imports versus what it export is like. It's a big difference. And it's not in a positive sense. Everything you use here in America comes from another place, but what's made in America that comes from here, man? The only thing this place is building is what? Microchips. It's like it. It's for a reason. Okay? And lo, it's like it. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And we know this fucking music suck. Everything about this place sucks. Okay? But it's only getting worse. This is Isaiah 19 and we'll start at 5. And the waters shall fail from the sea, and the rivers shall be wasted and dried up, and they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of defense shall be emptied and dried up. The reeds and the flags shall wither. See, in ancient Egypt, these were, economic tools for Egypt. Because the Lord, when he sent those plagues, he destroyed Egypt's economy. Okay? He attacked the rivers and the fish and, the different infrastructures in which Egypt's economy was able to boom and thrive. Okay? The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything is sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no more. So the agriculture, which is part of the economy, okay, Egypt wasn't able to produce anything. That's exactly what we see going on here in America, okay, because America is spiritual Egypt. The fishers also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the waters shall languish. Moreover, they that work in fine flax and they that weave networks shall be confounded, and they shall be broken in the purposes thereof. All that make sluices and ponds for fish. See? Because this place economically is being destroyed, man. From the inside out. Okay, bridges collapsing. Okay, trains derailing. A lot of shit is going on. America's full of debt. These things are all accumulating, and it's gonna build to its pinnacle where this place is gonna completely just be in a state of unrest. That's how bad it's gonna get, where people are just gonna be like, fuck it, man. This is jumping down to verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that's exactly where this is headed. That's where this is headed to. Is gonna get to the point where nobody's gonna have a job, man. That's including your first responders. That's including your trade workers. That's including everybody, your athletes, everybody, man. Okay? It's going to be like what happened in 2020, but on a broader scale. And nobody's going to be able to really, come up out of it, because during COVID, you had people who was, taking advantage. It ain't going to be nothing to take advantage of in that day. Okay, when it gets to that point, it ain't going to be nothing left, you know, to the point where people are just going to, say, fuck it. You got to take matters into your own hands. And that's what they're going to do. And with that, I give all praise on the glory to you. How about Shemal Shabbat, Shem Rakakwadash, Wa Abba Babal, and DTN.